The one for creating
Sorry, Daniel.
GPTs and
Sorry.
stuff.
I'm sorry. Do you mind taking over what your feedback was again? Sorry, I wasn't recording that. I'm so sorry.
So yeah, once again, I'm using Curry now to create lesson plans. Well, every now and then. And also I shared SlidesGo with my mom, who is a biology teacher, and she uses that for her classes. So
So the training has been helpful in a nutshell,
yeah, of course.
and you've learned some new things.
All right, yeah, yeah.
All right, that's good. So who's going next? Thank you so much for the feedback, Daniel. Thank you very much. So who's going next? Let's hear your quick feedback before we have our class.
I can continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, in this era of AI, everything that what we discover is very helpful in general. I'd highlight that I have used mainly the Chat GPT before, and also Napkin AI for presentation and content visualization during my presentation and classroom presentation and during my studies. But here I have discovered the Korean, the other ones in a deeper way, especially the Canva one, to develop and to explore more content of it. And even though I'm not a teacher on the first hand, the educational management part that I'm studying, I seek to be a educational policy maker, so related to education. So I think in a way of and another, AI and these tools will be helpful in every aspect.
Thank you so much, Alta. Thank you for the feedback. I think I have two more persons and then we'll just start the class. Allah, do you mind sharing with us what you've learned so far from the training? And after Allah, Engineer Kingsley will just go ahead and share with us. And we'll hand over to Myra. Allah, can you hear me? Okay. Maybe we'll take that feedback at the end of the class. Engineer Kingsley, thank you for joining us. So we're just asking briefly, if we could get feedbacks from everybody on the training so far. You've attended like a couple of the training. Could you share with us what you've learned and how it has been so far? Then we can start today's class. Just 60 seconds and we'll get to today's class.
Okay, thank you. Well, the training so far has been so good. I've been able to upskill my skills in terms of using some of these AI tools. Before now, I used to put in a general prompt when I wanted to get something on ChatGPT or Google Bard and Copilot. But now I've been able to learn to put in my prompt in detail so that it could bring out what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the feedback. Gloria, welcome back. I noticed you were in earlier, but you left. So let me just give you a quick recap. We're trying to get feedback from everybody that have joined the training so far. We don't know if you can just give us like a 30 to 60 seconds feedback of how the training has been to you and if it's been impactful or not, or how has it been so far for you, Gloria? Okay, Gloria, can you hear me? All right, I think Gloria and Ala would share their feedback with us at the end of the training or maybe via writing because I don't think I can hear them. So today we have Myra back. Are you excited? Let me see your reactions if you're excited to have Myra back. We had her 2 weeks ago where she taught about Corey AI. Oh, you guys are not excited. Myra will not say anything. She'll just go back. Okay, I can see Fabi. All right. Okay, without taking much of our time, we have Myra, the DG teacher, back for the concluding section of today's training, of this training series. I think today she's talking about grading and assessment, if I'm correct. But please, let's give her a warm welcome. And over to you, Myra. I would be mute for now.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Good evening. Hello, Fabian. Hello, Donald. Hello, Daniel. Good to see you, Fabian. Good to see you. Thank you so much for putting on your video. It's always a pleasure seeing, faces. Hello, Esther. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Hello, Allah. Hello, Engineer Kingsley. Glad to have you here. Hello, Atta. Okay, I think I'm looking for Queen Darlene. I don't know if she's here. I can't see her. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm excited to be here to have the final touches to what we are doing. In our first round, we learned how we can use AI in producing teaching content and materials. And I was hearing your feedback, amazing, amazing. I'm glad you've already started implementing the tools that we learned. So today is going to be another exciting time and we're just going to get right into it. Hello, Gloria. Welcome, welcome. So if you're ready to go, can I see an emoji in the chat? You know how we do it. We don't dull. We are very interactive. So let me see an emoji. Oh, thank you, Donald. Here we go. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. I can see you. I can see Atta. Welcome. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead. Gloria, I see you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we are going to get just started. So today, we know that as educators, one of the main tasks that we are faced with is assessment and grading. And that is why we are learning about how we can make this part of our job less stressful. Okay, so you already know about me, so I'm not gonna, dwell on me again. So my name is the Digi Teacher, and I'm here to help us understand how we can integrate AI into assessment and grading. So why are we learning about how we can do this? It's because assessment and grading has moved from the traditional method to a high grade method. So you know the way we usually grade in schools, pen and paper, we are marking and all that. You have a pile of paper on your book, on your desk. Sometimes some are missing, sometimes you're tired and you're having diminishing return and you can't even remember whether the student, you're not reading the questions again, their responses correctly, and you're just like marking and going. So it leads to inefficient results and all that. That is where AI comes in to automate our grading, to help us so that we can have a fairness in our results, so that the grading we give to the students when we started the grading process will be the same thing as the grading we give the last student when we are tired and exhausted. That is what AI is here to do for us. Moreover, it helps us to also identify learning gaps. It gives us analytics. It helps us to personalize assessment for different kinds of learners we have in our class. So that is why we are talking about AI, and I want you to pay very damned attention to what we're going to be doing, because it's going to help you improve your efficiency, your consistency. Is going to help you get feedback from your assessment, and it's going to give you insights so that you use all these things to improve your teaching experience and also the learner's experience. So the tools we're going to be quickly looking at today are 4 tools. I hope we'll have time to go over them. The first one is quizzes. The second is Google Form. The third one is Edpuzzle, and the last one is Magic School AI. So we are going to get right into that. So we're going to start quickly with Edpuzzle. If this is your first time hearing about Edpuzzle, please put in the chat new. You know how we do it. If this is your first time hearing about Edpuzzle, put in the chat new. My eyes are, oh, Allah, thank you for that. Gloria, thank you. Oh, I love the beautiful emojis in the chat. Fabian, thank you. Amazing, amazing. So have you ever seen a video and maybe you created a video, you know the way we diversify our teaching contents using the UDL framework. Like you don't present your lesson only in text. Sometimes you can do a talking head video explaining a concept. Have you ever wondered if you can ensure or find out if your students are understanding the lesson? That is what we call formative assessment in education. I know I'm talking to educators here. So Edpuzzle is that AI tool that will help you generate questions within a video. I'm going to take that again. Edpuzzle is an AI tool that will help you generate questions automatically within a video. So you get a video and the video is aligned with what you're teaching your students. You input it into this tool. It will generate questions at different timestamps in the video. So as you're sending it or as you're assigning it to your students, as they are watching it, maybe you're using a flipped classroom method, as they're watching it, at a point in the video, it's going to stop and ask a question. You're already assessing them. You're already assessing their understanding. So how do you do this? You go on Google, click on Edpuzzle. It's as simple as that. You click on Edpuzzle. Let me see if I can get the link real quick and put in the chat. Edpuzzle. Okay, quickly. You can also find it from your end. Edpuzzle. Okay, let me send the link in the chat. I want you guys to flow with me today as much as possible. So the link is in the chat. So feel free to click on it and let's go. So if you go to Edpuzzle, it's going to ask you to log in. So you create an account quickly and it's going to take you to this interface right here. Okay. When you come to this interface, you're going to see discover, my content, my school, and all you have here. You have the opportunity to also add classes. So if you're teaching grade 1 or university or algebra, whatever class, you can add it here. And you have your students also added here. And you guys, everybody will be together. So you can assign these videos to them. So what you do is you go to discover. After you've gotten an account, you go to discover. It has a free and paid version. This version I'm using is free. Okay, so this is discover. You can see the different items here. You can see all, school, YouTube. So what we need to do is to go on YouTube. You click on YouTube and you find a video. So I want someone to give me a topic from any subject so that I will find the video quickly. A topic from any subject quickly.
Parts of a computer.
Types of a computer.
Parts of a computer. Parts.
Oh, parts. Amazing. I hope it's going to be a short one. Parts of a computer. Okay, put that right in. And it's going to just bring a lot of amazing. So we have two. I'm looking for a short one so we don't, waste much time. I think we can pick the first one. Can we? If you think we should pick the first one, let me know.
Yes.
It's okay.
Okay, amazing. So you click on it and it takes you to this point. So automatically it has already created some questions for you here. It has done it, guys.
There are many different types of computers, but they all use similar parts to operate. In this video, we're going to show you what these parts are and what they're used for, starting with a standard desktop model. The computer case holds the main components of the computer. This is where the actual processing happens.
It stops and it asks a question. What happens inside the computer case? Do we have an answer? Yes?
Processing.
Processing. Okay. So if you're not sure, you can see rewatch. The student has the opportunity to watch again. If you set it, they can skip. Or for me, I set it, don't skip. Rewatch and answer the question, okay? So that they get the gist of the lesson. So they have the opportunity to rewatch and try to understand, okay, what are you saying? So that they can answer the question. But we're going to submit. Amazing. That's correct. 100 over 100. They click on continue. And
Today, most cases are what we call tower
you can
cases,
see
which
that's basically it. So you can see the different timestamps where we have questions popping up to test the students' understanding. That's formative assessment. Then you can also edit. Maybe you don't like these questions that they're asking, or you feel they're not coming up at the right time. You go to, okay, let me get my highlights so you can follow me more closely. Amazing. So you go to edit. You can see edit. You click on edit. And it's going to open this place. You go to questions. And now you have different questions. Do you want to add multi-choice, open-ended, or you can even add a note? At a point in the lesson, you can decide, of the video, you can decide to add a note. Maybe it's a unique formula you taught them or something that will help them remember. You can even add a short form or something that you guys did in class or you will do in class that you need them to remember. So all you need to do is to allow it to play. So at the point you want the question to change.
there are many different types of computers, but they all use similar parts to operate. In this
So I can stop at this point and you can see, I can say multi-choice question. Okay. Did you see that, guys? So I can add, are there many types of computers? Let me just get that. Are there many types of computers? A question. So here you are allowed to add yes, or you're allowed to add no. So if you want to add more option, you can add. If you want to add 3, 4, click on add and you're good to go. Then to select the right answer, you click on the tick, and this one automatically becomes the wrong answer. So I save it. Once I save it, did you see, guys? It automatically adds it to the
video, we're going to
So if I play this video back
computers.
now, let me take it back. This one, I'm moving the question. Let me play it. Pull up is loading. So if I play the video from the
show you what these
it stops at that stamp and brings up the question.
show you what these parts are and what they're used for.
Let me take it back. So that was
Similar parts to operate. In this video, we're going to show you what these
it stops. This question was not originally here, but it has been added. Click on yes. It's still loading. I click on yes, or I edit it if I want, and it continues. So this is what we can do to use a video to have a formative assessment using AI. It does it for you. And when you send this video to your students, the grading is automatic. So let me see. Let's get done with this so I can. So once you're done with all the editing you want, you can click on finish right here. It goes ahead and, oh, come on. Yes. All right. So you have it. Is right here. So if you want to assign it to your students or to a class, you click on assign. And it's going to show you a link. But before that, you have the ability to edit. So for example, it can be AI. These are class. You click on next. You start the time, due date. So if you want them to submit it in the next 2 days, you click on 23rd. You change whatever you customize, whatever it is that you want. Here you can prevent skipping. I love to prevent, you can, but if you don't want them to, if you want them to skip, you click on off, but I love on so that they can, do all the questions. How many times do you want them to answer the question? one time, twice, you know. Do you want them to speed it up? Captions, this one is good so that you can include students that are struggling, maybe that are deaf or something. Inclusivity is very important as we use AI. So once you're done with that, you click on assign, and it's going to generate a link and a code. You can see share assignment, or you can play it live in your class. Your students will be watching and flowing with you and answering at the same time. So that is the live mode. So this is the first tool we are going to be looking at today, Egg Puzzle, okay? Did you like this tool? If you like it, let me know in the comment before I move to the next one. If you like this tool, let me know in the comments. If you'll be trying it out, let me know. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Queen Darlene is here. Welcome, Queen Darlene. Donald, thank you. Allah, thank you. Amazing. I love this because students love to watch videos. In our generation, especially the younger, they love videos. So why not incorporate your assessment into videos? It's a win-win for everyone. Okay, so let's move. The next one we're going to be looking at is quizzes. Quizzes is a very popular one. So I don't know if this is your first time hearing about quizzes. Let me know. Just type new in the chat if this is your first time. Okay, we have a first timer. Welcome. Yes, not new. I know many persons are familiar with quizzes, so I'm going to just, go through it as quickly as possible so we can move over to the last two. Oh, Gloria. Okay, amazing. So quizzes is I'm in love with quizzes, if you ask me. I use quizzes almost every day. Because I love it. So how can you use quizzes to make your assessment and grading very easy? So first of all, quizzes can help you generate assessment using AI. So just go on Google, type quizzes. You can see it right here. Let me see if I can just get a link for you. Quizzes. Quizzes.com. Just go on Google. If you type quizzes, there's a link in the chat nevertheless. So when you get to quizzes, you're going to log in. If you don't have an account yet, feel free to log in, create an account. So this is the interface, the home interface of quizzes, okay? So all you need to do is to go to this, Quizzes AI. By now, we should be familiar with this shape. This star shape, whenever you see it, is AI. Remember, we saw it in Canva. It's always, everywhere. It used to depict AI. So go to Quizzes AI. You click on it. You see it. So you can create questions from documents. You can create questions from a website. Yes. If you have a website where you wrote an article or something, or for English teachers, or even for history, maybe there's an article you want to test them on, copy the link of the website. Quizzes will generate assessment for you from the website. If someone has a link to any website, just send in the chat. We're going to do it right here. As I'm waiting for that, we are going to use the prompt method, or the topic method. So I'm still waiting for the website. If you have a website link, just put it in the chat. Let's find it together. So when you click on that, you enter a quiz topic. Someone should send me a topic in the chat. You guys send lovely topics, amazing topics. So I don't even want to crack my head. Just send me topics in the chat. Any subject. Let's do it real here in real time. Okay? I'm waiting. Okay. Oh, adjectives, Queen Darlene, financial education, Fabian, thank you so much. Okay, let's speak adjectives because, so that everybody will be carried along. But I love that, thank you. Let's speak adjectives. But remember, in our prompting, we learned in our last training that your prompting should be more, detailed. But let's just pick adjectives because we have subjects here. I believe it's English, yes. Then grade. What grade, Gwendolyn? Year 1. All right, thank you, Gwendolyn. First grade, you click that. So how many questions? For grade 1, we don't want to make it so much. So let's pick 8 questions, okay? So are we ready? We click on continue and we watch the magic. Okay, so identify adjectives in sentences. Which one? Adjectives is broad. That's why I said you have to narrow it down. But so which one are we picking? Gwendolyn, are you with me? Oh, Gwendolyn chose 5. Okay, let's just identify because that's more like
identification.
Exactly, yes, that's more like grade 1. So we're going to pick that and we're going to generate. All right, is anybody ready with the website link or an article link? Let's just do this together. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. One of the limitations with quizzes is that they cannot yet, I think they started it, but they stopped it. Yes, assessment is here, guys, in split seconds. So I'm not cracking my head. What question will I ask them? It's here, everything. What is adjective in this sentence? But remember, like I always tell us, you have to go through, you have to use your human intelligence to, check everything, make sure it's correct, because sometimes the correct answer they pick is not correct. So, but you have how you can, you've already started. If you feel you can increase the question, you can add similar questions. This one is manual, but this one is AI. Just add similar questions. It will generate questions for you. More questions in line with the original. So if you don't like this first one, you click on remove. If you like the rest, okay, you can click on all. Okay. Okay, and you have it. So once you've done this, you save your changes. And you see the questions is now 8, is now 10. So you've added more and, okay, Fabian, all right. You've added more and you're good to go. Okay, so you've generated assessments in a split second. Okay, so that is how we can use quizzes to generate. And when you share this, let me just share it. Let me publish it and share. So everybody just answer the question. But there are other things you can do. You can add answer explanations here. Before I share, let's put other things. So you can see answer explanation. You can see it. They have generated it for you. So you can edit it if you want, but if you don't like this one, you tick it. It's adding. Let's just leave the rest. Okay, let's add the first one. Okay, you don't like these ones, you leave them. You save changes. So when the student has answered the question, they will have those explanations to help them. You can translate quiz. We've learned this before. So you can still do it here. It's just amazing. Okay, let's not do that now because we've learned it before. Then we have more options. You can fix grammatical spelling errors. You can convert. These ones, it will change the question. So it's like you're customizing the question to however you want it. Let me say, add my student's name in the question. So I will enter Gwendolyn. Okay. I'll enter Esther. Let me see the people that have given me. Esther. It's just that the questions we have are not what problems. Fabian. Okay, please, if I didn't pick your name, don't worry. Fabian, I'm gonna add Fabian right there. Okay. I'm gonna write enhanced quiz. Okay, so somebody's name is on our quiz. Esther Quindalin. Can you see your name here?
Yeah, I can see my name. I should actually get the highest score. Okay, let me see. It's just a question. I don't like cats. Please don't use Esther with cats.
Anyway, oh my God. Okay, oh
I
wow.
don't like cats.
Okay,
Maybe a dog, maybe, but a cat, no. Name.
dog. Okay, look at what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just leave it. Then I will edit it when we go back. So I'll show you guys how to edit, even if you generate with, AI. So I'm going to okay, amazing. So we can see people's name here, Esther, Fabian. You can see the explanations too. So we are boosting our assessment. You're giving your students all they need with simple clicks and in simple seconds. Okay, this is amazing. So if you want to edit a question, you just go over here to edit. Esther doesn't love cats, so we're going to change this to dogs, right? Esther, dogs.
Maybe for a start, you could do dogs. But I actually don't like
give
pets.
us your favorite pet. Give it to
I
us.
don't have a favorite pet. Maybe you can say my favorite food, plantain.
Oh my God.
But I don't like pets. Unfortunately, I don't like pets.
Okay, let's say Esther has a favorite food.
Yes.
That she
Anything made with plantain. That's okay.
okay. The food is fluffy. You're gonna go with the plantain is fluffy.
Yummy.
Yummy. Okay. All right. So the plantain is yummy. Esther, if you don't get 10 over 10 in
No,
this
but I am not
assessment,
going to be part of the students being graded. You're using my name for the assessment, so I'm not going to participate. I will
your
give you
name is
guys
here.
tips. I'll give you guys tips on how to pass.
Okay, so we have edited. So anyone you want to edit, you can even go ahead and we've added this translate. These are shortcuts. So this is giving you opportunity to do a lot. But in quizzes, you have the free account and it allows you only 10 usage of AI per month. But if you upgrade, you have unlimited. Okay? So, but in quizzes, another thing is that there are a bank of assessment in quizzes. Apart from using AI to tush up your assessment, quizzes has a lot to give you as a teacher. So if you're not using quizzes as a teacher, 21st century teacher, then So let's publish this so that we can go to other two AI tools before our time, is up. All right. They will send me an email that my assessment is ready. Okay.
Excuse me, coach. I have a question.
Yes, please.
Okay. For a school that uses a Google Classroom, can I concate these other AI tools into the Google platform?
Yes. Even the Ed Puzzle, yes, you can.
Okay, yes. I wanted to ask at the end of the Air Puzzle class, so I can create those videos, then just post it to the Google Classroom the school uses. Okay, thank you so much.
You can integrate it. Yes, you can.
Okay.
So you're welcome. So moving forward, once it has been created, you click on assign. You're going to see it. You're going to see it now. So this is another way to this one is now personalized learning. We've used AI to create assessment. Now we're personalizing the assessment. Look at here, guys. Accommodations, close gaps, and open doors. Add accommodations in one click. So I don't have students added here. So if I have one or two, but this is not official. This is not my official. But if you have a student, you can click on the student. If the student is student can't see, You can click on read aloud. So when that student is taking that assessment, it's reading it aloud for the student. But when others are taking it, is not. Do you see that personalized assessment is coming in here? Personalized teaching, personalized learning experience, the beauty of AI. You can give them extra time if you feel, okay, I know the student. He knows it though, but he needs extra time to like understand the questions well. You can say, okay, I'm going to give extra time, 1 minute. Maybe you have a student that he's always in a rush, and once he finishes, he will make mistakes, and he would want to attempt it again. In that second attempt, he will get it. You can say, okay, let me give her 3 attempts. So you are including accommodations into your assessment, not just giving a blanket assessment to everybody. That's the beauty of AI. So you just, add it here, translate, dyslexia fonts for special needs children, font size, font spaces. If you don't want that, maybe the child is scared of competition, you can decide, okay, I'm not going to show the leaderboard to this child. Okay, if you want to turn off effects, you can do that too. So all these are accommodations you can apply to. I can apply to this, my student, Ariana. Okay, once I'm done, I can pick another student that say, okay, I want to customize this student's own. Once I'm done with the special children, I want to customize their own assessment. I move on. I click on Save Changes. You see Ariana's own. I didn't add others. So that is the same thing for all the students. So once you're done, you click on Continue. But if you don't want to add accommodation, just click on Skip from day one, and everybody will get the same thing. You click on Continue. And you have your training. Thank you, Queen Darlene. Thank you. Then you have your training. So all you need to do now is you can decide to set a time. You can decide the number of times you want the students to answer. That, hey, Queen Darlene, can you see it? The Google Classroom. If you have Teams,
I can.
You can integrate
Yes, I can.
it here.
Thank you.
Okay, so these are all, edits you can do. You can decide to shuffle answers, timer. This one will give it. You can decide that for every question, they can only 5 minutes and 5 seconds. It can be counting down and all that. So there's a lot of edits you can do here. At the end, you click on Assign. I'm going to send us the link so that we play it. And that is it for quizzes. Okay, who loves quizzes? I'm really excited about quizzes because it has made my job as easy as ABC. If you love quizzes, let me know. Amazing. Yes, thank you, Queen Darlene. Thank you. All right, so you can copy the link like this, and I'm going to send that in the chat. Boom. So everyone, guys, just click on the link and it's going to take you to that quizzes. I want 2 or 3 persons to play, so I will show you the analytical side, the feedback AI gives you automatically. Can people play it, even if it's 1 or 2? So now I'm seeing there's a report over here. I'm seeing it's showing me accuracy. It's already giving me analytics. It's giving me data I can use to improve my teaching. It's telling me which questions are students failing the most. So I can know, okay, this is my class. This topic, I need to reinforce it. That is the beauty of AI. I don't need to gather all their papers and start drawing bar chart, pie chart. Those days are gone, please. Those days are way gone. Okay, so I can manage all the accommodations here. I can view the quiz and see how each student, whether they completed it, what their score was, the questions they failed, and I can get a summary of how the whole class did, and I can use that to improve my next class. So that is the beauty of quizzes. Okay, so guys, I think we've done a good job on quizzes. Do you have any question on quizzes, or do you want us to move on to the next one? If you want us to move, say move in the chat.
So I have a question, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to play the game, but the first instruction I didn't get.
Yes.
It didn't tell me that we're looking for adjectives. So I just read through the questions and then I practiced. So
Yes,
I
you're
didn't
trying
know
to play
what
the game.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you said you're trying to play the game. That's
No,
where...
I already started. I've done like 3 questions. What I'm saying is I didn't see an instruction of what to look out for in the game. I think the game is I'm supposed to pick out the adjectives in each sentence, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
I didn't see that in the home page. It was after I intentionally failed some questions that it now told me, okay, this game, we're looking for adjectives. I was thinking I would have seen the first slide to describe what I'm looking for. I don't know if Fabian also saw that.
Yes, it's us not adding it.
Okay.
It's us not adding it because I told you can edit. So let me go back. Let me show you how to add that. Let's go back quickly. So you can add any slides. You can even add a video to the quiz. Is you editing whatever you want. So I can decide to add question. Or let me just edit the one we have here. So I can say edit. So I can just write identify the adjective. So you're just going to update. Can you see that? Esther, can you see that?
Just a minute. Okay, let me, I am actually minimizing the both screens, so I need to.
Okay, but it's gonna take a
Adjective adverb. Okay, yeah, now I see it. So maybe if I click on the link again, I'm going to see that.
Exactly.
Thank
So
you.
it's your whatever it is that you want. It just gives you the questions. You put in the instructions. Okay. All right. Are we playing so that we can see how the analytics look? If you're playing, please put in the chat yes, so I know if I'm waiting, Okay, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you're playing, put in the chat yes. Okay, some people are done already. Okay. So I'm going to go back. Let me go back to my library. So if you want to find the results, the summary, you go back to your home page and you go to library. Here is library, the one that looks like a book, a big book. So you click on it. Quickly. So you have this. Okay. Then you go down to reports. So this is all games, all reports. So this is it. All right, guys, can you see it? Fabian got 100%. Amazing. I don't know who is Q Easy. Quindalene, I think Quindalene is still taking it. Donald is giving me reports in real time. So I can, if I'm teaching students in real time, I can tell Donald, keep working.
I'm ashamed of myself. Sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's just a test. It's like It's a fake test. It's not like
Yeah, no, too late now. Sorry. Just I won't engage anymore.
no, don't. Oh my God, no, my apologies. I just wanted
Please,
to
I
show
want to
us.
see Donald's score. Please, I want to see it for something.
I
I just
already
want to have
did
I want to take a screen
Esther,
record of
it's not
it.
fair. It's not fair.
Please,
Don't
can
do
you take it back?
No, I'm
Myra,
not.
can you do well, I
It's
have
fine.
access to the recording. I'm going to take a screen grab. Don't worry. Donald, you are in for it.
Okay, so guys, you can see some information here that can help you. You can see email us students. You can email the parents the reports directly. So it makes your work so easy. And you can also share report with your supervisor.
Let me give you my email so you can send him. You can send me the
I'm not,
report.
I'm not sending anything to you. Okay, guys, we have 10 minutes more. Let's run away from quizzes. Oh my God, I have two more tools, but I don't think we have time. So I'm going to allow
No,
us.
you have we can give you a leeway of some extra time so you just do everything you want because it's like the last class. So you can
Okay.
be a bit more extra. And we
Okay,
didn't start at exactly 5. We're doing a lot of housekeeping, so you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So the next one we're going to look at is Google Classroom. Google Classroom is more like quizzes, but the beautiful thing, I think, is basically it. So if you don't like quizzes, then you can use Google Classroom. Google Form. So Google Form is anybody that has Google can use it, and it's free. That's another thing. Google is free for life. Okay. So you go on Google. You go over here, the 3 where you have like a dotted square, you click on it and you go down and you see Google Form. You click on that. All right. Then you click on assessment. You click on assessment. So what Google Form does is that it doesn't generate the questions for you. That's why I love quizzes more. It doesn't generate questions for you. But what it does is that it does auto grading, just like quizzes too. So we can add math test. Okay. So you add the name, they will answer all these. So you can decide to add the quiz question. What is a noun? Okay, let me just use math so that we can have, 2 plus 2. Oh, sorry, this is description, sorry. So maybe you say level 1. You have your question. What is 2 times 2? Let's use multiplication. So we can have 4. Or another easy way to do it is to use your ChatGPT to generate the questions and copy and paste. I think we're going to do that. So let me just go to ChatGPT quickly. Okay, I have some questions already here. So the prompt I used was generate 10 multiple choice questions for a grade 2 math class on skip counting using Bloom's taxonomy framework. Prompt is everything. And look at what it did. It actually used Bloom's taxonomy to get the questions. So from remembering to understanding to applying to analyzing, evaluating, and creating. So it did everything for me. And then there's something new I learned about ChatGPT, but I'm not going to go into it because that's not the tool I'm looking at today. So you copy this and you paste it in your Google form. I think I've done something like that. So because of our time, I'm not going to do the whole pasting and unpasting again. So this is it. I've already pasted it here. You paste it. Okay, let me just paste 1 or 2 so let's take this, copy it, pasted this question 1. So this takes a bit of a time. It's not as automatic as the rest. Okay. So what I want to show us here is that the beautiful thing about Google Form is that it allows you to add feedback. It allows you to add feedback. And what is that feedback? Look at it here, answer key. When you click on answer key, you can decide the number of points you want each question to have. So if you want this question to be 3 points, you click in, you put it in there. Then you have feedback. So feedback for incorrect answer, you can click on that. So if the incorrect answer is this, you can say try again or whatever feedback you want. For the correct answers, you can say great job. So once the students get their report, they're going to get that feedback automatically. Okay, so whatever, if they got the correct, they'll get the correct feedback. If they got the answer incorrect, they'll get the incorrect feedback. So you click on done and then you have it. Okay, then the beautiful thing about this is that you can add sections. So you can sectionalize it. So you can say this is level 2. Level 2. And you can keep adding your questions. You can add level 3. Then there is another unique thing about Google Form is that it allows the students to move from one level to another. So for example, I have this level 1 and the question is very tough and I want someone to move from level 1 to level 3. I don't want them to attempt level 2 questions. I can do that. And all I need to do is to go to these 3 dots. I click on it and it says, go to section based on answer. Very amazing. So you click on that, it's going to bring out this for you. So if the person answers number 12, I can decide, okay, is the person going to section 2 or section 3, or is the person going directly to submit the form? So dependent. So this is another form of personalized assessment. So I can say, go to section 2. Maybe the person here, the answer is 15. So I can say if the answer is, yes, the answer is 15. So maybe I want, if anybody gets the answer, the person should go to section 3 automatically. So I've just done that. So the person will not have to go through section 2 because I'm sure if the person can get the first answer, the person can go to section 3. So this is a form of personalization. So this is a one I created earlier. I'm just going to send us the link because of time. So if you want to send the link, you go to here, share, and you shorten it so it's not a lot. Then you click on copy. The questions are very easy, so fear not. They are very, very easy. Please, Esther, do not harass us.
She's such a bully, Esther. Eh?
Please, don't.
I heard my name.
I will not talk.
I heard my name. What happened?
There's a link in the chat.
Fabian, what happened? Fabian is smiling. You're muted. You're not saying anything.
No, I wasn't saying anything. Just
Fabi,
focusing on the content, of course.
Fabi, she will be gone by a few minutes' time. We'll still have some reports to do,
Esther,
Fabi.
Esther, I'm coming for you. Why are you like this now?
Okay,
so
no
guys,
problem.
When we've sent the students the questions, and I want some people to answer it, you get your responses, it's going to look like this. So you're also getting analytics that you can use. And Google Form goes further to give you average, median, and range. So it's like more detailed than quizzes. And you have the opportunity to set it in such a way that students can get their answers immediately after submission. Or you can leave it. This feature is not in quizzes. quizzes, once you're done, the answer is it gets to you. But here in Google Form, you can click on later, and the scores will not be released. But you, as the teacher, especially if you have questions that are not multiple choice, that's the beauty of Google Form. I'm showing you the difference between quizzes and Google Form. If you have questions that are open-ended or subjective, you use the later after manual review feature or icon, so that when they finish answering, you can sit back and look at their answers before you release the score. But it makes it much easier, because once you're done reviewing the subjective questions and assigning points to them, you can now release it. Okay, so let's see people that will answer. I'm waiting
There
for
is something wrong with the form. I tried submitting. It says I should try again.
Okay. Nine persons have already responded. Okay, can we hear from someone else that tried it? Is any other person trying it? Hello? Are we still in the house?
Yes,
Guys,
I'm on it. I'm on it at the moment.
okay.
I just put in the chat what I saw on my screen for you.
Okay. Click submit.
Did that. So when I click submit, it tells me try again with the red alert down there. I don't know why.
That's new. Okay, Gloria, thank you so much for letting us know. Okay, do you know what? Let me just click on it and do it from my here and see. So this is 5 starting from 10. This is 15. Guys, if you notice, some persons will get 5 questions, while some will get 6 questions, depending on how you do.
I see why it didn't submit. I was supposed to click to record my email on the first slide.
Okay.
I didn't click that, so that's why.
Okay.
So I think you should see my response now.
Okay, amazing. Amazing. All right, yes, your responses are coming in. Okay. So you have the summary. Look at it, the summary. I can see Fabian, I can see our emails, I can see the number of persons. This question, 12 persons got it correct, 1 person missed it. Remember, this is not just from you. I've already given it to other persons to answer. So please, it's not, for you. So it's showing me the number, the questions that students failed a lot. So I can focus on that. Okay. I also have the individual analytics and questions too. I can add my feedback. Okay. So how many persons saw 6 questions, and how many saw 5? If you answered 5, put 5 in the chat. If you answered 6, put 6 in the chat. Let me see. Esther, how many did you answer?
I think I answered all, if I'm correct.
How many?
I don't remember, but
5. Okay, you guys are what?
I really don't know how many there were, but I think it was all the questions. I wasn't checking the number of questions. But you can see from your end. You can actually see from your end.
Yes, I can. Engineer Kinsley, you saw only 3. You can keep going. You should be able to see some more. Okay, let me find you. Let's go to individual. Let me see. Your response should be response. If you can see your email address, please let me know, because I don't know your email. Is this yours? Answered all 5. Okay. All right, Fabian. Oh, we are almost done.
Yes, I will leave now. And thanks for this training. Super interesting.
Okay.
And that's also one new feature I learned about Google Forms today. Amazing. I love to use it, but this one is new to me, and thanks a lot. That's very useful. Just briefly, thanks a lot. It was the last training. Everyone have a great holiday season ahead and enjoy. See you next time. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Bye.
Fabi.
Bye
Have a
bye.
Okay.
Thank
nice
you,
time.
Fabian.
Something
Bye-bye.
random this season.
Fabian, please, I want you to check out Magic School AI before you leave. Just note it and check it out later.
I'm already late.
No, I
I
mean,
cannot.
just check it out later. Just not
I will.
now.
Yes. Magic
Later, not
School.
now.
I
Magic
will see
School
the
AI.
video. I can check
Thank
the video
you.
afterwards. Thanks.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye, Fabi.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, so guys, I see you all answered 5. That means that nobody failed that number 5. If someone failed that number 5, it would have taken you to number 6. So you guys are smart. All right, so you can use that to customize your students' learning. So let's go to the last one quickly, and that is Magic AI. Why I left Magic AI for the last is because Magic AI is like Oga. In Nigeria, we say Oga Patapataba of them all. So in Magic AI, you can do practically everything. You can generate presentation, you can generate image, lesson plan. If this is your first time hearing about Magic School AI, put in the chat new. Let me know, my fellow people. So you can do a lot, but one beautiful thing I want us to, oh, thank you, Daniel. One beautiful thing I want us to check out in Magic AI is especially for English teachers, history teachers, all the assessments we've been looking at are mostly multiple choice. In Google Form, we've seen subjective questions, open-ended. But in Magic AI, you can assess an essay and it will give you a feedback. So the way you give your students essay to write and you're thinking of how am I going to grade this? Magic AI is for you. It's here for you. So what do? You go to rubric generator. That's the first thing. You go to rubric generator, you click on it. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Atta. Oh, amazing. You guys are gonna have a good time with Magic AI. Really, you're gonna love it. So you look for the grade, whatever your grade is, you put your point scale. This means, is it a 5-point scale or a 3? We are teachers, so we understand. So what is the objective of your essay? Is it for them to write an argumentative essay? So I have some prompts already here, so I'm just going to use it because of our time. So I'm going to click on this. This is an essay for grade 6 on storytelling. So I'm just going to, use it real quick. But what you do at your end, they want me to use voice. I don't want to use voice. We don't want to use voice, okay? Thank you. You see, this platform is all encompassing. So I just put in that. Then the story types I want them to talk about is fables, myths. Okay, let's just fables, myths, and let's see the last one, folk tales. So whatever it is that is the assignment, you put it right there in your explanation. Folktale. Okay, so you can see the objectives. Okay, sorry, this is for the assignment description. So you go over to wherever you have your assignment. For me, the goal is for them. This is the goal I picked for them. So whatever it is, your own goal, you can use ChatGPT to develop your own goal, but whatever it is, you put it here, what you want them to achieve. I want them to be able to analyze, to evaluate, to synthesize, okay? So then whatever it is I want them to add, extra thing, because remember we are generating rubric. So I think I have some here too. Okay. So I have this. So I can pick this too. This is optional though, but I'll just add it so that I'll get a more personalized response. So I just click on generate and I watch the magic happen. Guys, can you see that? It gives me a rubric for my essay or whatever article, write-up I'm going to give them. And it goes ahead to give you the point each of them will be. Maybe if they get 22 to 24 is exceptional. Grading notes, encourage students to use specific example. These are a suggestion is giving you as a teacher that will help you. So once we've done this, I'm going to copy this because we're going to use it in grading our essays. So I'm going to paste it somewhere here quickly. All right, so I'm going to take this down. Now I'm going to go back. If I want to share this with my students, I click on share. But remember, our goal is to grade an essay. So I'm going to click on writing feedback. Quickly. I want us to be done in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So now you have given your students the assignments, they have submitted the essay. So now this is the assignment. Remember, we put it in when we are doing the rubric. This is the rubric. I copied it. I've put it in here. Okay. You can even attach a document. Okay. Upload, website, wherever you want, the rubric to come from, you add it here. Then if you want them additional instruction for the type of feedback, whatever feedback you want, whatever thing you want to add, you put it here. Then you paste the assignment of the student. So I have an assignment sample here from ChatGPT. So I'm just going to, no, this is Gemini. I'm just going to, copy it. Copy. And I'm going to paste it. So this is not from my student. Sorry, that did not copy. I'm going to paste it right there. Amazing. So this is the assignment. So now let us get the feedback. Guys, the feedback is here. The feedback is here. Is it not the best time to assess and grade your students using AI? Is it not the best time, guys? We are living in the best of times. So it's giving you areas of strength based on what the student wrote, areas for growth, general feedback, overall score based on your rubric. Yes, Daniel, it's a wow for me too. It's a wow. Based on the rubric you've sent it. So you as the teacher, you can now click on edit and your students, maybe, you just edit 1 or 2 things and you're good to go. So you don't need to start reading and thinking, how do I frame? What do I have your rubric, put it into Magic AI and you are flying in the sky. So guys, this is how we can use Magic AI for grading and assessment. And you can also use Magic AI to generate multiple choice question, but we've already seen a lot of tools we can do that with. I just wanted to show us this essay part because I know some persons might be asking, I don't teach all this, multiple choice. How do I grade my students? They write essays, they write articles. Here you have it. Here you have it for you. All right, so I'm going to conclude real quick. So today, we've been able to look at different tools we can use to generate assessment, whether it's a video assessment, whether it's an essay assessment, whether it's multiple choice, whether it's subjective, whether it's open-ended, all we have looked at it and how you can make that easier and faster. So other tools to check out, Kahoot, it will blow your mind. Gradescope, Turnitin, and Google Classroom. You have to check this out. Finally, the best practices for AI integration is always choose tools aligned with the curriculum goals. If you notice in Magic AI, there's a place they wrote standard. And if you notice when I generated my assessment, I used Bloom's taxonomy. So always include your state, your country's standard in whatever you're doing, your objective, even as a teacher. So set clear grading rubrics and parameters. Combine AI grading with manual reviews for fairness, because AI is not perfect. Then provide students with opportunities to understand. Let them know that these are the highlights that AI is looking out for in their work. Then always review and update. So to implement all that we've learned in these 2 contacts we've had, look at your grading. What is what problem or what challenge can you solve using these things we've learned? Look for the tools. Which one will be best for you? Try it out with your classroom. Get the reviews. See the one that will fit into your context, and use it and keep refining. All right, this will be our assignment. I'm going to send it to Esther, then she will forward it to you. You have the rubrics there. And yes, I have received a lot of assignments from you guys. So thank you, and keep it coming. I'm going to work on it. I'm already working on it, and soon you're going to get your feedback. All right, thank you for staying with me till the end. Thank you for being amazing participants, for the interaction, for the love, and for the support. I appreciate. And that will be all from me. Thank you so much, Esther, and God bless you.
Okay, what a very beautiful way to wrap up the training. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Gloria. So yeah, Gloria, you're here. We asked at the beginning of class for your feedback on how the training has been so far. Do you mind sharing that with us now? You can actually type in the chat if your network is not so great. Quindalyn as well, you can type in the chat and give us your quick feedback. So thank you. So thank you so much for joining us from the beginning of the training. If you can speak, you're free to unmute and speak, but if you want to type anyone that works for you, that's perfect. So thank you all for joining us so far. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Atta. Allah, I didn't get to hear your voice. Neither did I see your chat, but so it's all fine. Thank you very much. So I will stop recording right now. Gloria sent me an email requesting for